We're joined with Texas Tech tight end JohnCarlos Miller. Care if I call you JC? I hear everybody call you JC.
That's fine. That's perfect. Yes, sir.
Well, JC, what is it like going into your second year here at Texas Tech?
It's amazing. I'm way more adapted. I feel way more comfortable in my environment. I know more of where I am, so I feel more a part of the community here for sure.
Now you were at, is it Elon?
Yes, sir.
Where is that located again? I forget.
That's located in Elon, North Carolina, so it's like central North Carolina.
Is that where you're from? Where'd you go to high school?
Yes, sir. I went to high school at Dudley Academy.
Okay.
James Smith Dudley High School.
Okay. How different is North Carolina or not from West Texas?
It's a lot more trees and water and just scenery. I'm more of like a scenic guy because I was just four-wheeling and trailing and fishing growing up all the time, and then I came here and it was just dirt and stuff and tumbleweeds. So, yeah.
What do you like about West Texas so far? You've been here a while. What do you like most about this town?
I love the community, and of course, I love the Jones and like the environment it brings to the city and all the restaurants and eateries around here.
What made you decide? I know we're going back in here, but what made you decide to come out here?
Honestly, just the community, just Coach McGuire. I felt like everybody here was being honest with me, because in the recruit process, of course, they're going to try to butter you up just to get you to come to their school and stuff like that. But here, they were men of their word. Yeah, sure.
How different is going through the transfer portal as opposed to like the high school recruitment process?
Well, for me, it was extremely different because I only had two Division I offers coming out of high school from Elon and North Carolina Central.
Okay.
Oh, also Western Carolina, actually.
Okay.
But then, so it was just like, for me, I wanted to stay close to home. Elon, it wasn't that hard for me. And then getting all these Power 5 offers after putting in some work and stuff like that, it was amazing. I mean, it was a blessing. It was like what I wanted in high school, but, everything happens for a reason. So it's just amazing.
I've been blessed to go to a lot of practices at all levels of the sport. I'm not going to lie, when I saw you on the first, I don't know if it was spring or fall, when you came in last season, I was like, who is this guy? I didn't, because no names or anything,
sir.
I was like,
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yes, sir.
Did you have this kind of frame and athletic ability coming out of high school as well? Or is this something, were you like a late bloomer? Like, kind of explain the difference in terms of, like you said, 3 Division I offers coming out of high school, and then all these Power 5 schools wanting you a couple years later.
Yes, sir. So in high school, I played offensive tackle for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And my first year at tight end, I had played, it was my senior year or whatever. So, and then also on top of that, I was probably around like 205 pounds coming out of high school.
So, you were a tackle playing at 205?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I was all conference though. I was.
there you go. So it was a small high school then.
I mean, I was just a dog.
Okay. All right.
I would say it was. I mean, like we got some dogs. I was blocking Peyton Page, who's now with the New York Jets, and then like I had 5 stars that I was blocking every day. So I got some work for sure.
Okay, so that brings me to the present day. Obviously, they're going to ask you as more of an end of the line tight end. You're a good receiver, clearly, but with some of the guys who left, what responsibilities changed for you as a blocker and all?
Just really just blocking. Just doing more of my job. Just running harder at the end of the play instead of blocking of course, blocking the defensive end, but after I get him sealed, because I know I am, getting up and getting the home run block so Jacoby or Quentin can go score.
And then this may be an obvious question, but playing tackle, like you said, you blocked 5 stars in high school and all that. Does that help you in terms of as a tight end?
Yes, sir.
Blocker? Like, what can you take from that? Like, is there anything tangible you can share?
Now that, blocking them at like a crisp 205 and being 245, 250 now, a lot stronger. It's really just about leverage, you know what I'm saying? And just having strength in the right places.
And then what do you think about Coach Lefferts' system? I mean, what's the biggest difference for you in your position?
I love it, and the biggest position for me is I have the option to get open, you know what I'm saying, which is something that I love. I don't have just a slant or just a go. I read the leverage or whether it's man or zone, which is something that I love. A lot more opportunities.
All right, and then I have a fan question. One of the Texas Tech fans wanted me to ask all y'all. Now you've been here at the facilities and everything for a while. What's your favorite part of the new facility?
My favorite part of the new facility is the water massage bed in the recovery room.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's pitch black in there. And then it's also kind of like a white noise sounding thing. And it just massages your back and you just go to sleep.
You're like the third or fourth player who said that.
Yeah,
Said,
I
all
heard
the
everybody
same
say
thing.
that.
Yeah,
Love
that
it.
must be. I'm gonna sneak up. in
Yeah,
there.
right.
Definitely. You
Sounds
should do
amazing.
it. Yeah, it's amazing.
The obvious follow up is y'all went from like water buckets right outside the. I don't know if y'all had that or not.
Yeah.
You get like right off the practice field to this. How different is it, and how important is it the recovery for a football player?
Yeah, just in football, your biggest asset is your availability, of course, and the fact that they give us all of these resources and things like that to keep our body fresh just lets us know that like they care about us and stuff like that. But like everybody here is huge on recovery. Coach McGuire preaches on it and stuff like that. Just recovery, recovery, recovery.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Who are some of your best friends? Who do you hang out with the most?
I hang out really like honestly everybody. I like you could honestly I feel like ask everybody. I don't have any really favorite friends or anything, but the people I hang out with the most, honestly, is like,
Yeah.
I've been at Davion's house probably the most, and then like Caleb Douglas and Holton Hendricks and Connor Carty. You know, those are some fresh faces and stuff like that. And Barron, those are all my guys. I love everybody, honestly.
I haven't asked anybody else this. Davion Carter, I've seen him puke like 10 times in practice and stuff. Is that a thing? Do y'all make fun of him about like just right up at the line? Like,
Yeah.
is that more than anybody else? Like,
It's okay because he's straight. Like, I don't think if you saw his player load, you'd see why he's throwing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's working the hardest. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's always winning his one-on-one in the football game.
all right, that's a good answer.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, your personal goal. Last question. Your personal goal. Obviously, a team goal. I get it. But what's your personal goal for this year?
To win the Mackey Award.
All right. All right. John Carlos, JC, I really appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir.